Board. Here's Tony Jones.
Thanks, Peter. Ring-a-ding-ding. The pumper is king, but who'll be king tomorrow, or queen maybe? Coming up after the break, Kieran McAvoy with his final word on the big race as he eyes a little quaddie of his own. The big money comes for Jamaica at the call of the card. The Aussies. Welcome back to Flemington, where all is in readiness for the big race tomorrow, and those stands you see behind me will be chock-a-block. They'll be bursting at the seams with a crowd of around 100,000 expected to fill them and the lawn areas at Flemington. In terms of the race itself, well, our spring expert Kieran McAvoy, hasn't he been a man in form over this carnival? He'll take the reins on the very handy stayer in Almandan. But you know, you couldn't blame Kieran McAvoy if his mind was elsewhere just a little bit leading into this race. He and his wife are expecting their fourth child any day now. Earlier today, Kieran McAvoy took time out to catch up with our own Mark McGugan.
Well, Kieran McAvoy, you've won the great race before with Brew in 2000. Can you do it again with Almandan?
Yeah, I think so. I've got a horse that's been winning really well. He's had a nice little 4-week break leading into the Melbourne Cup, so he's got nice fresh legs, and he's trained by Rob Hickmott and owned by Lloyd Williams, so really looking forward to the race.
Now, you rode Kiwi to victory in the Geelong Cup. You rode Oceanographer in that massive run in the Lexus on Saturday. What do you make of their chances?
Yeah, they've both got good chances, I think. They'll be sort of top 8 chances. I'd probably have Oceanographer just in front of Kiwi, but I'm pretty pleased with my horse. I think he's got a great chance. Of the local horses, I think Jamaica's got a chance. She'll be hard to beat. She's the Caulfield Cup winner. And the other international horse that I've got a good opinion of is Wicklow Brave. Frankie Dettori rides him, and he's going to need a Frankie special from barrier 24. Okay, it's a big card of races for the rest of the day. Can you give us your best elsewhere? The other one I'm looking forward to is a horse trained by my uncle Tony, a horse called Manuel. He's only performed in Adelaide, but his last start jump out was at Flemington, and he seems in really good form, so I'm pleased with him, and he's in race 5 there tomorrow. And you're very, very busy with your riding at the moment, but your wife Kathy's also heavily pregnant. When's she due? She's due today week, so yeah, not long. We didn't time it very well, but hopefully she's not shouting too much at the TV tomorrow up in Sydney, and doesn't bring the baby on. So yeah, looking forward to the exciting times ahead. All right, well, best of luck to you and Kathy, and to you on Almandan tomorrow. Thanks very much.
Okay, and while Hartnell remains the firm favourite to take out tomorrow's Cup, there was a flood of money for one of his main rivals today in the form of Jamaica. Clint Stanaway was at the call of the card.
It's racing's big Cup Eve gamble, and again this year here at Crown, Australia's movers and shakers were certainly out in force. Tom Waterhouse joins us. He's from William Hill. Tom, I get the feeling that you were ready to bite at Hartnell, but at $5.50, just a tad short.
Yeah, I think he's got a great chance. I think $5.50, you'll get better tomorrow. I thought they might bet $6.50 or $6 here today. I think he deserves to be favourite and much shorter than the $6.
You certainly saw plenty of money roll in for Jamaica, though.
Yeah, Jamaica, obviously, she's a top 3 pick for me, but Hartnell 1.5 kilos better off and smashed her last time, so yeah, I can't see Jamaica beating Hartnell.
Somewhat of a frenzy in this room for Big Orange late in the afternoon. Are you surprised at that?
No, not really. Look, you're definitely in the sort of top 6 for betting for me, but not one I could back.
What about your mum, Gay Waterhouse? She has a $101 outsider, but of course Michelle Payne and Darren Weir proved last year that anyone could be a winner.
Yeah, she's very confident with excess knowledge. She's given it the Lloyd Williams preparation. Obviously, she's a huge fan of Lloyd and really set it for this race, but it's not one of mine, but at 150 to 1, how could you not back it?
Tom Waterhouse, thanks for joining us, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you, thanks.
We'll see in just under 24 hours how punters fare on the track.
All right, Clint Stanaway reporting there.
It's going to be a family affair tomorrow for Seven's racing expert, Francesca Kamani. Here are her thoughts on the great race.
Just one more sleep until the Melbourne Cup of 2016. It's going to be hard to better last year. Remember Michelle Payne winning on Prince of Penzance at 100 to 1. Now the favourites this year, Hartnell, Jamaica, Oceanographer, they've all got great chances, but I'm going to look a little bit wider. I got in trouble the other day for not tipping my brother's horse, Grey Lion, on top, so I'm going to have to go with him. It's sentimental. From Wicklow Brave, he's got the widest barrier, but he's a horse that loves to gallop. And then in third, the Geelong Cup winner, Kiwi. I'm afraid they're all internationals, but I can't help it. Either way, it's going to be a fantastic race, so tune in and see you then.
Thanks, Francesca. Good luck, everybody. And our Cup Day coverage begins at 10 a.m. tomorrow. You can see all the action live and free on Channel 7 and the Plus 7 app on your mobile tablet or PC. And Mitch, here it is, the 2016 Melbourne Cup, which is up for grabs tomorrow. For what it's worth, I think Lloyd Williams can win it again with his horse number 17, Alman Din. Who do you like?
Well, I'd love to see Kieran Maher win it, Tim, but I'd also like to see Frankie Dettori finally break through after 15 attempts. So I'll go for number 8, Wicklow Brave.
Look forward to seeing you out here tomorrow.
It should be another spectacular day, Tim. Thank you very much.
50, I'm Louise Ransom. Well, the day before the race that stops the nation means the streets of Melbourne are treated to the Cup Parade. Kieran Maher, the trainer of the only Australian runner, says he's not feeling the pressure. Our man Tom Chadwick got amongst the action.
Well, the 156th running of the Melbourne Cup has really been billed as Australia versus the world. Out of the 24 runners in the entire Cup, there is only one solitary horse from our shores here in Australia, and that is Jamaica.
Yeah, well, I'm glad she's in there. Actually, you know, like it is an international race. That's why it's so. I suppose it is what it is now. You know, it's so prestigious. You know, the horses come from everywhere, and you'd probably like a few more Aussies. But anyway, I'm happy to be the sole one.
So, Michael, you're sitting in an orange car. Do you think that's an omen?
That is a very good omen. I hadn't spotted that. No, the horse is in great order and we're looking forward to it.
You were really confident yesterday at the official press conference. How are the confidence now with 24 hours out?
I'm confident of a very good run. It's going to be a tough call to say he's going to win it, but the horse is in really good shape. I couldn't be happy with his preparation, and he's fresh and well, and everything's geared up towards running well tomorrow.
Well, legendary trainer Lee Friedman has 2 runners in the Cup. In particular, he's quite bullish about the chances of Exospheric and adding to his 5 Cups already won.
They're both very good horses. They're both in excellent condition. I love Ivan to bits, but he may need a little bit softer. But the other horse has got a bit of X factor. We've only had him a little while, and I think if he runs the distance strongly, which I expect he will, he'll run well, very well.
Feeling any pressure considering you're on board the favourite?
Oh, not at this point of time, but obviously the nerves will always set in later during the day. But look, where the horse is in good form and its preparation's been perfect, so there's no reason why we shouldn't have any concerns going into the race.
This time tomorrow, do you think you're going to be holding the Cup?
I hope so. It's the holy grail, and it's the top of the bucket list, and it will be the greatest race on earth if I can win it.
Good luck.
Thanks very much.